How close to the door are the guards?
They're
right up against it?
Not like against it, but immediately to the right and left of it.
I yank off my serpent belt and throw it as far as I can. Not as far as I can, like 20 feet, and set it in motion. So there's now a snake in the hole 20 feet in front of these guys.
All right. You take it and you throw the snake. So yeah, you take the belt, fling it. The snake appears on the side. One of the guards looks over. So the other guard, he pulls out his weapon, and one of the guards steps over to where the serpent is and starts like trying to stomp it out, and it kind of like snips up and gets some of the armor, and he's just stomping out.
So I just flip my hood over my head, and I just quietly go in the door.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
So,
You are so invisible.
you open the door and enter the room, closing it behind you. As soon as you enter the room, it's a large guest room.
Yes.
There are two windows across the way with curtains drawn to the side. You know, you can see the darkness of the night sky behind that, and the rest of the like low lit cloud top district visible, and the courtyard surrounding the palace. To immediately right and left of you, you see two large tables that are covered in black cloths that are kind of just tables to be, you know, with vases and stuff set up on them. One's clean, one has actual decor on it. There are two wooden tables immediately to the right and left of you. There's a large red rug central to the floor that is circular, and on the far corners next to the two windows, you see armoires, like dressers for clothing and such. In the center of the room, you see on top of the rug, kind of against the wall between the two windows, is a large canopy bed. Very beautifully carved from dark wood. Has almost like a purple cloth and silk canopy that drifts down around it. And on the far end, you can see now against one of the tables is Lady Briarwood is currently taking jewelry off of one of her arms, while Lord Briarwood is right by the bed, holding on kind of the post, like he's kind of just walked over that area.
They're both at the bed?
They're both at the bed,
All right.
And they're both looking in your direction.
Got a 25 for stealth?
Yep.
Yeah, didn't work.
Both looking in your direction.
All right. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I heard a noise in here. I work for the city. I apologize. That was really stupid. As you work.
Make
walk
a
in.
deception check.
Sure. I'll use my last luck of the day. Did it do it? Same thing. 9, 11.
11?
Yeah.
Lord Briarwood goes,
Oh, well, that's all right. Not to worry, in no serious rush. Isn't that right, my dear?
and she kind of looks over, she stops taking her jewelry off and turns.
Yes, of course. As you, a man who works for the city...
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do for the city, if I may ask?
Oh, I'm a guard. I mean, there's not really a name for what I do. I work for Uriel. I'm security, man. And I thought I heard noise in here. And I heard a body fall, I thought. Sounded like a body fell.
They both kind of step a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Kind of looking at you.
I'm backing up as I'm talking. I'm right at the door.
You back up to the door right there, and...
I didn't shut it behind me. I just kind of cracked it open.
Right.
Yeah, all right.
Late...
Yeah. And I run. I ran.
You get to make a wisdom save is what you
It's not good. It's an 8.
You turn to move, and your muscles tense up as you're unable
they're holding
to
you.
physically move.
This is awkward, ma'am. I'm just trying to do my job.
You're halfway through the doorway, stuck in place, as she keeps walking forward now. You have a curious look. Lord Briarwood kind of comes and flanks you from the other side.
You try and flee. I'm merely asking you questions. Come, let us discuss in more private quarters.
And you feel the hand of Lord Briarwood slam on your other shoulder.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You look delicious.
And he pulls you into the room as she closes the door behind. And that's where we're going to end.
Why? Why do you do these things?
Jenga! We had a safe word for a reason!
Jenga!
Welcome to Critical Role. Tonight, we return from last week's rather tense cliffhanger of a game. So,
Oh my god.
facts.
Oh my god.
feel like I need popcorn.
Your muscles locked in place, sweat beginning to bead down the front of your forehead. The realization of the immediate danger you put yourself in, washing over you. You can see across the way, kind of in the dark candlelit area of the room by the canopy bed, is Lady Delilah Briarwood, hands still out, kind of smiling at you. Immediately to your left shoulder is Lord Silas Briarwood, who has leaned in and is actually pulling you away from the door now. You're skidding across the ground. As he shifts you, your legs unable to actually move. As he pulls you forward, the Lord kind of whispers in your ear,
"You are a curious one, and not quite gifted with the silver tongue. Foolhardiness is not becoming of a guest of the Briarwoods."
For a moment, there's this kind of pause, this tension, this silence, and Delilah, Lady Briarwood, kind of puts her hand out further and says, "Yet, my love, we are not here to make enemies, nor raise suspicion. We are merely protecting ourselves from intrusion. Isn't that right?" As she looks at you and looks immediately to your right, where you can feel just the general presence of Lord Briarwood. I need you to go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw.
18.
It's an 18.
What was
You're so
that?
demure.
How much?
You're saying.
I'm frozen.
18.
You feel your muscles relax, and the sweat that is still brimming across your face, you feel for the first time in these moments that seem to just stretch on forever, you have control of your body. Though you do feel the hand of Lord Briarwood right on your shoulder, who now at this point, as you become conscious of the fact that you are in control of your physical form, his voice comes very heavily, the bass kind of kicking into your left ear.
Indeed. We do require allies. I would have you prove friendship.
And as he kind of takes and moves his shoulder away, you find yourself kind of torso moving towards him. You lock eyes with him. And he has this kind of knowing grin, his lids taut slightly with this kind of condescending sense of knowing. I need you to go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw.
That is a 21.
21. You feel there's an extension of just the sheer force, some unnatural force of charisma that attempts to penetrate beyond the usual slippery mind that, Vax holds to such a high esteem.
It's difficult to use.
I'll help you next time.
However, you manage to resist it and feel it wash over you as the slight tingling vanishes and the effect is left you unaffected by whatever he was attempting to try.
Ooh.
Lord Briarwood's kind of just walking back and forth and keeping a very keen eye. He kind of walks between you and the door as you stand there, almost like he's waiting for a reaction of some kind, for you to initiate something.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Gosh, you guys are good looking. This isn't that, is it?
You hear a throaty chuckle from Lady Briarwood across the way. No, but what do you think, my love? Lord Briarwood comes up from behind, his hands on the back of your shoulder, and says,
Like we said, you haven't the gift of the silver tongue.
Lady Briarwood, at this point, kind of steps a couple steps closer, still about 15 feet from you.
Yeah.
And he's right behind you, like
me.
between you and the door.
Yeah.
She steps forward and kind of looks over at her husband again and goes, "So, what do you think? Can we trust him?" And Lord Briarwood kind of leans forward, and you can feel like his chin kind of peeking into your peripheral vision.
I'm afraid not. It seems.
Well, here's the thing you need to know about Uriel. And I take a step back.
Into him?
No, or
He's like
away.
behind
He's
I'm
between
away.
you and the door. Okay.
Well, does he hold me if I turn? Well, I just said that,
Right.
right? Here's the thing about Uriel.
As you go to move
Try to
away,
pivot.
his arms that are on your shoulder
Yeah.
just kind of tighten and flex and hold you in place.
Oh, you don't want to know? Okay, I'll just save that for later.
Roll for coy.
Go ahead and
Roll for what, Matt?
since okay, since I don't know what you're going to say, I'm gonna say persuasion for this.
Okay, this is persuasion.
Yes.
That's 17.
What are you begging from the DM, huh?
Yeah. Well, that's why I said never mind.
Is it begging or is it praying at
No.
that point?
Yeah, it's praying.
I'll give inspiration. when you
Hardly be one
goddamn
without
learn
the
it.
other.
So,
Yeah.
as you say that, kind of looking at them with this coy look of information about Uriel, they both kind of chuckle in unison.
Shall we?
And she gives a nod and goes, I think we shall.
Can I roll for initiative?
We're now rolling for an
Oh, what's up?
Fuck!
Yell! We didn't go.
Okay.
Does he have an earring?
Yes.
He does.
So, here you are,
We're in range.
right there. Lord Briarwood is behind you.
Yeah.
Lady Briarwood is over here by the edge of the bed. These are the two windows. This is the layout of the room here. You can see that all right there. As far as you are aware, there are two guards outside the door currently. So,
Jalopy.
My initiative can only be described as fecal.
oh no.
Wasn't a 1.
Wasn't one.
That's a Delilah kind of steps forward, and you can see there's a slight flash of kind of bluish purple arcane energy in her eyes, and her fingers coalesce around. And as she does, she draws her fingers up, and you feel this sudden cold pressure around your body.
That many ways.
That's the one. All right, so I need you to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, Vax.
19.
19. All right. So, as she does this, you feel all the flesh in kind of your torso and around your neck part of your body all of a sudden begin to dry and crack, as if the life force itself is beginning to wither and be drawn out. It's like the equivalent of a plant drying out and dying very fast, but it's your flesh instead. You go ahead and take.
Sounds like blood.
You take 21 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, that's blight.
As you pull forward with unnatural speed, whoosh, the hands are back on your shoulder, and you hear this little voice say,
Bon appetit.
that is going to be a 25 to hit. All right. Okay. This is going to be. Okay. You take 6 points of piercing damage as suddenly you feel two extremely sharp, warm prongs jut in the side of your throat.
Oh, they are!
And that same cold sensation you felt across your torso all of a sudden begins to pull from the neck, and you feel as if the very warm blood around your throat begins to drain from it. You take an additional 12 points of necrotic damage,
Necrotic.
and your maximum hit points are currently reduced by 12.
Max.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, they're sucking the life out of you.
Okay.
Shit. If they get you down to nothing, you become a vampire.
It's your turn.
Said he's holding me, right?
Yeah.
He currently has you. Actually, this will be part of his unarmed attack. No, he does not have you. He does not have you grappled currently. No, because
Doesn't have
he
me
did
grappled.
damage. No, he's kind of over the shoulders.
Okay. That's a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use cunning action, rogue's cunning action, to disengage,
Mm-hmm.
which means nobody can swipe at me if I run.
Correct.
Okay. There's a window. Last week you said there was a window to the courtyard.
There are two windows on each side of the room right there.
Okay. I am running straight at the window, and as I run, I just, yeah, past them. Don't go anywhere near her, and I'm using dash.
As your action.
Yeah, and I'm just leaping out the window and saying, Jenga.
What the bloody hell? Fucking snake! Come on!
Oh, beg your pardon. Just turning down your bed. Forgot those little pillow mints. Oh, gosh, you're a handsome couple. Lost my train of thought. Be right back. You are a curious one. And you look delicious. Come now, let's get this over with.